we're live.
Good evening, Sean,
Good evening, Sean.
and welcome to Final Fantasy 1.
I hope you're cozy in bed. Winding down after a long day. Alright. So,
We did a lot of stuff last time.
yeah, got 2 crystals. Got ready for the final dungeon, but you were saying you wanted to check out one of the bonus dungeons. Is that still the case?
Yeah, let's see what that special one, any of them, is all about, and if it's cool, then
We'll do all
maybe
of
we'll
them,
go
and if
investigate the others. Yeah.
let's see. This is the first one. Alright. This is 100% new for me. You know what? I think these things are going to be really easy. I think
Well,
we were probably
552.
supposed to do this back when we unlocked it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What does Spider Silk do? Slows down all foes. I don't know. Do you think it's worth doing this, knowing that like everything's underleveled?
I want to see what the whole point of it is.
Okay.
Maybe it's only a couple
White curtain.
of dealies.
White curtain. Oh, look at that! I found it.
Maybe
Vampire.
this is just a bunch of chests.
It's a bunch of weird stuff that we'll never use. Whoa. Oh god. What does this mean? Oh, well, our wizard isn't one-shotting these things anymore. So that's something.
Look at all that health that Rosie has. She is gonna live
You ain't
forever.
lying. So, where are you wanting me to go here?
Well, I don't know. Go left. Just go left as far as you can. See what happens.
Alright. Frickin' my controller is fighting me.
Gloom Widow. I don't remember that. 701.
Going this way, Scott.
Why?
If I've learned anything in my years, whatever your hunch is, do the exact opposite.
Mine or yours?
Yours.
Mm.
Are you disagreeing with that theory?
Of course.
You. So, based on my theory, that just only makes my theory stronger. So I was doing a bit of research this morning on which versions of 2 through 6 we should play, because we're nearing a game switch here, and I know that this is widely considered the best, either that or the second best, depending on who you ask, for Final Fantasy 1. So Final Fan.
Oh, it's just.
No,
that
it's
loop?
pointing
That's
up
different.
now.
Yeah.
Oop, oop.
Oh.
That's pointing left. Hey, text drink. So number 2, there's 2 schools of thought. There's the new Steam version that. So there's the GBA version that we have here, then there's the Steam version. And some people say the GBA version is better, some people say the Steam version is better. So without ruining too much, well, no, I mean, I think I told you, right? Maybe I didn't. Did I tell you about how levels and getting stronger in number 2 works?
I think you might have, but I forget.
So there's no classes, Silver Apple. Everyone's just a character, and it's kind of like a Skyrim or Morrowind or whatever, where like whatever you do, you get better at. So every time you attack, you get stronger. Every time you get hit, you get more defense or whatever. So one of the things in the GBA version, they made it so that they took away this penalty so that like if you have weapons or whatever, like let's say you have a sword and a shield, they make your magic worse inherently. They took that away in the GBA version, but they put it back in the Steam version. So like it depends. A lot of people are like, well, it's so annoying because you can't like truly make multi-class characters because if you want magic to be good anyway, you have to take off your weapons and stuff. I'm like, yeah, well, maybe that's the way it should be, but I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, a mage, like, physically should be able to, like, hold a shield and, like, a sword and stuff, so I think that, like, Gandalf, he had a sword, right?
True, yeah. No, I mean, you're right.
I
So
think
you're saying
you should
go
be able
with
to do whatever the
GBA.
hell you want. Yeah.
Alright. I'm fine with that. It's less work and less money for me anyway. But then number 3, people are saying this. Wow. People are saying the Steam version is the best version.
Okay.
Either that or the DS version, which I actually have on the DS, but that would be impossible to stream to you, so that will be its own set of...
I could just come over and hang out and just play it in person.
We wouldn't be able to make any real progress on it that way.
No, we would not.
Plus, I don't want you staring over my shoulder while I play on a DS.
Feel my hot breath on the nape of your neck.
So we'll probably go with the Steam version for that. Then I was thinking about 4 and 6. Do we go with the OG SNES versions? Or do we go with the Steam versions?
Did they make any improvements with them?
I looked at it. The only improvements... they made it so that like there's an auto battle button, so it'll like redo what you did last turn. So like, let's say, you know, we have someone who's casting lightning on everything. I wouldn't have to go through the menus to find lightning every single time. I would just hit auto battle and it would remember what I did. And so that's the quality of life improvement there was. There's a mini map, which I don't think I need on 4 or 6 because I've beaten those a few times. So I think I'm pretty good there. Other than that, I don't think there's really many changes. There's lists of the changes online.
Yeah.
So part of me wants to just do the SNES version because, you know, it's more authentic for you to see like what it actually was, but at the same time, like it's a pixel remaster anyway, so it's not like it's vastly different than what it was, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Here is a question. When we do Final Fantasy VII, do we immediately go to the Final Fantasy VII Remake, or do we... Wait.
That is a question. I think it's got to be the original, and right?
Well, I mean, like, we're playing the original, regardless. Just when do we play the remake? Do we play it after, like, at the end of the
like
saga?
chronologically, you mean?
Or do we play it just, like, right after we just played Final Fantasy VII?
I think you probably got to do it in the order they came out. Like,
yeah.
So that would be, like, that's the latest Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna Google something we were just talking about. it about?
Dude, I don't know what was wrong with my computer today, but like, it would not boot. It was freezing like right after Windows loaded. And then I went into the update thing, and it had like 6 or 7 major updates that were missing.
Hmm. Maybe that'll fix some of your problems.
I'm hoping.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Check if we're live.
Yeah.
It's not really good about telling me.
Yeah.
We are? Cool, thanks.
You say I'm not really good about telling you?
No. The system is not very good about telling
Oh. I was like, shit.
Shit, you didn't even ask me. I regret this dungeon, by the way.
It seems like a lot of extra stuff for not a lot of pay, like just
Got
a lot of
got an elven
random
cloak.
encounters. Yeah, but are we using any of it?
Oh, we can check out the elven cloak. I'm hoping like the end has like some sweet stuff. But I mean, like that's the problem. That's why I kind of like was down on it right away. I'm like, oh, this stuff is like so easy. I don't think any of the gear that we get out of here is gonna be any good. Well, now we know that if there's bonus dungeons in the second one, if we're gonna do them, we gotta do them right away.
Yeah.
Smart people would have looked that up as soon as we saw one get unlocked.
Well, you had thought that they were like a
End game.
end game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you know what assuming does though. So Elven Cloak is a shield. That might actually be equipable by you. It is, but it's worse. Oh, okay. Rosie was able to equip it. You know what? I wonder if Tim can equip it because... Sweet. Okay. You know what? We did get something good out of here. Not all a waste. I mean, still kind of a waste because...
The question is it going to help us in the end game?
You mean like the last boss and stuff? I don't know. I guess if we see Tim almost die, we'll be like, you know what? He probably would have died. Ugh. Oh, you know what? There was one thing that deterred me from wanting to play the Steam version of Final Fantasy II. A lot of people were complaining that... Oh my gosh. A lot of people were complaining that they think that there's a bug in it, in that if you're attacked with some sort of status ailment, you know, like some things we fight, like turn us to stone and stuff like that. They say on the Steam version it's a 100% chance, even if you have like items that negate that sort of stuff. So like they're like, you could run into a group of enemies that turn you to stone on hit, and they'll get an ambush on you and wipe your whole team before you can respond.
Yikes.
So I'm like, they're like you can mitigate this by saving a lot, but I'm like, ooh, it's like I don't know about that. I don't know where to go. I'm very much lost.
Did you go to the left?
I did. There was a chest over there, but I'll go just to make sure.
Did you bought the Google Stadia deal like a year ago, right?
Yeah, and I sold it.
Yeah. Well, now Google Stadia is no more, and they said that they're refunding everyone who bought
Oh
those
yeah,
things.
the hardware, right?
Right. So I'm wondering, I'm gonna take a look and see if I can get that refund, or if
yeah.
it's tagged to like
How much did we
whoever,
buy
like,
it for?
It's like 50 or 60 bucks.
Or did we buy it or did we get it? Oh, I think I might have gotten mine free. Weren't they giving it away or something?
Oh yeah, I think there was some sort of free thing.
Yeah, I think I
I
got
forget
it.
why.
Because they were like, or maybe it was like.
If you're a YouTube Premium subscriber, got it for free.
Oh, is that what it was? I think you're right.
Well, in any case, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, because I think that's what it was. I got it free and then I sold it on Facebook Marketplace or eBay or something for 40 bucks. I'm like,
Yeah,
hey,
me too.
free money. That fool can use Google Stadia. I have not rubbed it into Ed that Google Stadia died because I'm a bigger man.
Yeah, was he big on it?
He wasn't big on it, but he believes that the premise of cloud gaming, like Google Stadia, is something that people want and is like a viable thing. And I'm like, no, it's not. I go because gamers are just gonna buy a console. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoa!
I think. Whoa! Look at that thing.
This guy's pretty cool. And like a lot of games like will work with it, but a lot are just gonna feel like trash. You know what I mean?
I mean, they'll get there eventually, and
No, they
like.
won't, because you're competing with physics. There will always data can only travel as fast as the speed of light, right?
Oh, but does it matter?
I mean, if you're playing a first-person shooter, it matters.
Yeah, but like, what about RTS and?
No. I said
Like,
that. I said
RP,
there are
yeah.
games, or if you're playing this, like this is fine, right? But there's a so the problem is, so now you're complicating it, right? Because you're like, okay, well, it works with some games. So now you're saying a gamer who plays Google Stadia can only like some games.
I think, and at its price point, which was like, I think the Logitech thing that just came out is another failure. It's $300 or $350, and all it does is stream games.
Wow. So I guess this thing is actually strong. So I guess the thing I'm trying to point
my
out
God.
is consoles are not that expensive. So like, yes, it's $500, but it's a way better experience. And it's something you buy once. I don't get it. I don't understand who the target audience is. And there's so many people in this country that don't even have the internet to like utilize it.
I think if Microsoft came out with
They
one
have one.
that's the streaming thing?
Yeah. It's
No, I'm saying hardware.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's not the hardware's not the problem. The problem is the latency. Hardware's not gonna get around that.
Latency's fine.
It's not
I
though.
think latency's fine. I think for a business model, like if Microsoft were to come out with a $50 like,
It's
it would be
free
like-
right now. like to
like
use
a-
Microsoft's.
what?
You can use Microsoft's. They have one. It's like called X something.
Oh, you're talking about the streaming service,
Yeah.
xCloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying $50 for the hardware.
Is this
or
serious?
$100.
Oh my God! What a waste of time. Okay, so
We
you're
didn't get
saying
anything for that.
you're saying you pay $50 to.
Yeah, we'll say you pay $100 and you get this hardware. It looks like a Switch,
Yeah.
not nearly as capable, and it just all does like you just connect to the internet, stream games.
So it's a handheld.
Yeah, and then like with that you'd get like a year Game Pass subscription.
Okay.
I think that business model would work. It'd get their foot in the door, and people would use it.
Mm.
If it's like $100, because like that's the biggest setback
Yeah,
right now is that why would you spend $300 on that stupid Logitech thing when you could get a Nintendo Switch, an actual console, or another $150 for Steam Deck, and it's far more capable.
I guess my point is though, you're saying that this is a hardware limitation, but I'm saying that you can do it for free right now on any computer, so you don't even need to buy something for the Xbox version, and people still don't want to do it.
True. Well, it's a form factor thing too, because like portable gaming is huge, and yes, you can do it on your phone, but you know, not having that controller is a drawback, and not everyone wants to be tethered to like using their phone for something. Some people like a dedicated device. That's why like it has to be cheap. I think if it were cheaper,
I'm not
it'd
saying
be a
use your
success.
phone.
No, I see your gripe about it is the latency and that kind of affects things, but I think the real limitation is the cost right now for people. That's what's holding it back from being a success. Now, I'm not saying it'd be a success for you, because you're not the target audience. I'm just saying as to why it's a failure at this point.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Who is the target audience?
I would probably play more Xbox games if I had a little, like, portable console like the Switch or something like that.
You can do it with the Steam Deck.
Yeah, I know. There's a little bit more workaround, and I can do it, but I'm just too lazy at the moment.
But, so you're saying you're the target audience, but you don't even want to do it, and you currently can, and you have all the hardware that you need to do it, and you're paying for the service to do it, but you won't do it.
I would say someone like me. Like, okay, it's hard, like, I can understand it, so maybe not like me. I'm just saying that there is an audience out there. Like, I can totally see someone doing it. Obviously, I'm not the target audience because I have a PC, a Switch, Xbox, and a PlayStation, and a Steam Deck, and a gaming PC.
Right.
So
that's what I'm really trying to say, is that, like, gamers are
with
gonna have
G.
consoles.
Well, with a capital G, sure. But gamers with a lowercase g.
Which is who? Who is that?
I don't know, businessman A, riding on a bus.
But they're not. I don't even think those people are gonna do it though, right? They'll own a Switch. Those people own a Switch.
I mean, like I said, price is a factor. If you
Not
have
for
something
businessman.
Sure, businessman doesn't make much money. He's on the road a lot, trying to hustle.
Then he needs a Switch.
Switch jobs, or
no? He needs a Switch. If he's on the road, he doesn't have reliable internet to use.
He's in a hotel.
No, hotel internet's trash. You can't game on hotel internet. This is what I'm saying, Scott. The subset of people that will actually utilize this is so astronomically small that there's just not a market for it. Like, companies are trying to force a round peg into a square hole. It's just not gonna happen.
What about someone that's like in college or something? They have a college laptop, not a gaming laptop right by any means, and well, now you can go ahead and stream a AAA title on a piece of shit laptop. Just like they can just click it, play it, and they can try it out.
All right,
and maybe that's their gateway.
Whoa, 1,000! Did you see that?
Oh, I missed it. I was petting Susan.
Monk hit for 1,000. I don't know, man.
I think we can all agree that you're definitely not the target audience.
There is no target audience. The target audience is so... It's like... That's the problem. I'm not saying that it's not an acceptable form of gaming, right? Like, lots of games will work with it. I will die on the hill that first-person shooters should not be played on it because I've done it and it feels like trash. But there are plenty of games that do feel fine.
Wow.
I will say, though, that a lot of them feel good, but there's no audience for it. Like, the people that want a game will just have a console. Like, that's just how it's gonna be. And it's like, why would you use a lesser experience when you already have a console?
Yeah.
And
I think the gaming is starting to shift. That, you know, more and more people are becoming casual gamers that weren't gamers at all before.
But
so,
those people have Switches already.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
You don't know about that?
I don't know about that
How
because the
many
Switch
people
is
do
like.
you know that want to game that don't have some sort of console?
Well, Sam technically doesn't have any.
She has like 5.
Via me.
Right, exactly. But
It would be
she
interesting.
had a PlayStation 3 before she met you, or whatever it was, or 4.
Nah, I bought that.
You bought that for her?
Like when we were together, she bought that
Oh, really?
because it was like 150 or $100 or something like
Was
that.
it a 3?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Oh my gosh, these are actually
That was the PS3 Slim.
yeah, I don't know. She got me
It'd
all,
be
she
interesting
got me
to
all
see.
fired up about cloud gaming.
I wish I had the what if machine to see what Sam would be like. You know, had it not been for me, like, would she have ever played Stardew Valley? Like,
She probably would have gravitated toward it somehow, right?
I don't know. She never like the years prior to me. Like the last thing she played was on Xbox, and then
Xbox
outside
One?
of that, yeah.
As in, like, the first Xbox, not Xbox One.
Right, yeah, the first Xbox.
I hate Microsoft for that, by the way.
Wow, there's a lot of Black Knights
My
here.
apologies, Sean, for getting so fired up, and it probably, like, you know, you're trying to wind down and get some snooze in, and I was all fired up.
It's probably calming him. He's like, this is the Jeremy that I know and love.
You're like, Sean's just like relishing in it over there. He's like, oh yes, Jeremy getting pissed off about cloud gaming. And Scott stoking the fire with these comments that he doesn't even believe in.
I listen. I know my personality, and I am the person who will always try to find a different avenue or different way to look at an argument, even if I don't believe in it.
Some people call those people jerks.
No, I'm just, it's having a conversation, just trying to open everyone's eyes to looking at it through a different lens.
This eye?
And that lens.
Speaking of which, how is Sam's eye?
She got the contact out that like protects it.
She had a contact in?
Yeah, to like keep her from like when she would blink, like irritating it.
Oh really? You didn't tell me there was a contact involved.
Yeah. So for the next 2 weeks, I think it is, she has to put this ointment on, and it will help with the healing process. But like overnight, the eye will like seal shut, so she has to like pry it open, and it's like ripping off a scab each time. And the doctor said it's going to be incredibly painful for like 30 minutes. But after that, it should be good for the rest of the day.
This is horrible.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that bad.
Yeah, and then they said that after a month or 2 months, that is like the vision that she will have.
Wait, what? She's gonna have worse vision?
Possibly, yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is horrible.
It's not the first time that Timmy's poked her in the eye, so...
Are you about to do some victim blaming? Is that what I'm about to hear?
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just
I
saying.
thought you were about to blame her.
I mean,
Like,
I've never been...
she should be watching out for Timmy poking her in the eye.
I just, she might not have that fast reflexes with her eyelids as some people.
I mean, you saw the footage. Was there any possible way she could have seen it coming?
It was so quick. Like, it doesn't look like he even touched her, to be honest. Like, it's weird to have, but I mean, that's how fragile the eye is, right? So,
Yeah.
all I know is that it was pretty awful, man. Like, and then like,
Dude, I'm playing a lute.
ooh, where are you going?
Listen to this music.
I didn't know we had a bard.
Wait, you're playing a lute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a staircase now.
Oh,
Chaos
Interesting.
Shrine.
The animation was pretty silly. It just looked like he was diarrheaing all over you.
Was he not?
Yeah, he was.
The XP's
I
pretty
didn't
good in
get-
here, by the way.
The what? XP?
Yeah,
Yeah.
3,000. Like, damn, she gets so much health. She just got another 30. Like, what's she at now? 760.
It's wild.
Yeah.
I didn't get anything done at the house today, and I was on PTO from work. We're supposed to be. But-
What were you wanting to get done?
Everything. It's just the house is a disaster. It's a complete mess.
Mhm.
But I had to go back into work today, work on a bunch of stuff, so that's what I was doing. Not happy about it, but such is life.
I was so busy today, dude. I think I
Like,
worked non-stop at work, like without any breaks, until I got on lunch to come do this.
yikes.
Yeah, and then I think I have one of my coworkers is potentially setting up a call for when I get back, so I might be going straight into a call, which I'm not particularly enthused about.
No, that sounds awful.
No, and I need to, like, somewhere in there I need to find time to cook dinner or prep to cook dinner.
What are you having?
Was going to cook.
Wait, let me try that again. What are you buying? What are you having?
I was going to cook homemade chicken fried rice, but if I work straight up until 5 and I'm burned out, the likelihood of takeout dramatically increases. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I do. I need to figure out what I'm doing for dinner. Because the kiddos are over at Sam's parents, and I don't know if I have anything.
Wait, is Sam there too?
At her parents, yeah. For the Stadia stuff, they said that it will be posted in the coming weeks on how to get your refund.
Well, let me know if you do end up somehow getting free money.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't opposed to taking money from Google.
Nope. Is that supposed to be slobber or like a tongue or something?
I think it's slobber.
But why is it frozen in time like that?
I think you're gonna find a lot of non-animation in all the games you play. You know, one thing I wish we'd done before we came in this dungeon was buy a whole lot of ethers.
What are those heals?
Mana.
Oh,
So, like, I'm worried that Rosie's already, like, less than half of her mana. We have some ethers, but I'm not sure if we have enough to beat the entire game. There's a lot of floors left. Where's their health looking like? Oh, that's good for now.
so like
Should save though.
we're at like 7 hours. Is this all the game has to offer, or is there like a bunch of optional stuff that you can
No,
do as well?
there's no optional stuff in these original games.
Interesting.
They really lowered the difficulty on this game. There would have been.
They really what?
They lowered the difficulty on this game. The original was much harder.
So this one's less grindy.
Yeah, you would have spent a lot more time grinding. Also, you have to consider, like, I knew where to go for the majority of the game, and there probably would have been a lot of, like, trying to figure out where to go and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think we fought a Basilisk before, have we?
Yeah.
We have?
Yeah.
Sean's probably over there saying, yeah.
Yeah. I'll go to Sean, watch the replay. Sean, go back in our library.
He ain't got time for that. He's trying to snooze. I wanted to beat this so that the next time we could just fire up number 2, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Too many REs?
Huh?
Random encounters?
Yeah. Plus, I don't have this dungeon, like, on lock, like, on where to go. That it could be anywhere at this point.
Nice. Glad that missed, whatever that was.
Probably some sort of, stone, I would guess, if Medusa. Man,
Wow.
they're really, giving old Jared the business over there.
They don't want to get hit for 1,000.
They seen it.
Jesus.
They finally hit someone else. They're random encounters, bro.
Yeah.
I was reading a review of the Pixel remasters today, and they talked about the first 3 games in it, and someone was like talking about how they used the thief, and they were like, I wonder if thief in Japanese means really shitty fighter. And I was like, hot damn. I was like, he's not bad.
No.
They're like, you should, because they're like, I used a fighter and a thief, and like the thief was just a worse version of the fighter, and I'm like, I guess. But like, is this game really difficult to the point where you're worried about one of your characters being like a little worse than the other ones? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true though. Like, why? Like, you could probably, or the best build for this would be, what, 2 fighters and then health mage, dark mage?
Probably don't even need the white mage, honestly. You could do 2 fighters and 2 black mages, or 3 fighters and a black mage. Maybe 2 fighters, a red mage, and a black mage. Because, like, honestly, like, we only use the white mage to, like, heal after battles. What is this? I don't like that.
Where it looked like there was something to do, but did nothing.
Correct. I'm not a fan. But we're also, so I guess something lost in these remakes is, I've said it a billion times at this point now, but like the introduction of having MP instead of like a certain amount of casts per level. Getting like extra black magic casts out of the thief was huge back in the day, but now like you, oh, hello. Now you just don't need to do that, right? Like, you just have a bunch of mana. But, like, back in the day, you're like, oh my gosh, I have 4 more cures I can use. I have 3 more Fyras I can use. Ooh. Should I be casting spells on this guy? Scott, did you go AFK on me?
I'm here, baby.
You're just quiet.
Yeah, I mean, he's only getting hit for like onesies and twosies. So yeah.
No, our dudes are hitting them, aren't they?
No, I don't think so.
145.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's using flare. Oh my.
Boy.
Okay, well. That answers the question on if I should be attacking him with magic. This is definitely an upgraded version. I thought he was just going to be the version we fought, like, a long time ago. Oh my goodness, I thought I was so confident he was going to die there. So what's for food on Saturday, Spood?
Gyros?
What?
Yep.
What happened?
What do you mean?
I figured you guys would get that barbecue.
Nah, man, can't afford it.
Oh. Where are you getting gyros from?
We got a big thing of lamb and chicken from the butcher, and they'll be roasted on the grill, and then we just, bought the ingredients.
I see. Well, I'm glad there's chicken, because I ain't eating no lamb.
Lamb's okay.
I think it's a moral thing for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah?
But you eat a burger?
You eating... I don't eat baby cows.
No, but... Oh, well, isn't...
No, lamb is baby, man.
Yeah. But I don't know if that's accurate. Maybe it's not lamb meat. Maybe it's like...
Sheep?
So why wouldn't they just use...
It's more tender. Am I blowing your mind right now?
These meat slices.
What now?
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I just always pictured it because it's big. Maybe they grind it up and then like put it into like that shape. I just thought it was like.
Oh, you're talking about like at like gyro places where it's like on that spinny thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable eating like baby animals, so lamb is a no-go for me.
What about eggs? You eat eggs? Huh?
Rarely, but those aren't fertilized, and if they are, that's disgusting.
We also have some sort of pasta as well.
Oh, like a spaghetti type thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, Sam and I are like financially, like we're really cutting back on like everything.
Is it because of your electric bills?
It contributes, but it's just like we don't need to spend that kind of money on stupid shit. Like, no one cares. Like, we're not renting anything for our party as far as like a bounce house or like an ice cream truck or anything like that. Like,
you were gonna rent an ice cream truck?
Yeah.
Wow.
Granted, it would have only been like $300 or $400, but it's like that's
No one would
that's
have cared.
like half of our electric bill. So, you know.
I mean, how much is one of those big things of Mitchell's?
$80.
Yeah, that is a way better decision. Oh, I'm not even saying you're doing that, or you... But I'm saying if you were to get ice cream, like, why would you...
Yeah. No, I don't know if I'll ever do that again from Mitchell's because I ate, out of the 2.5 gallons, I ate probably 1.8 gallons of it myself.
I told you I would come get some, and you told me no.
Yeah. Well, no, we did. We packed some away for you guys.
No, and then you were like, you told me, you're like, come get more, and I'm like, I will if you're serious, and then you told me, Sam told me, said not to.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I told Sam it was a bad idea, because if Sam had it, it would still be in the freezer.
Oh, so you were saying, so she was like, no, let's just hang on to it, and you're like,
Right.
no, I'm going to eat it.
Right.
So it was
Like,
conflicting motivations.
Yeah, I don't want it in the house because I can't control myself because it's delicious.
100%. Like whatever I took from you probably would have gotten eaten in 3 nights max, probably.
Because it was so good. Now I want some ice cream.
Yeah, me too, man. That was so good. That was like, there was something special about that Mitchell's. It was so good.
Yeah, for dessert, we have just like a cake, and then my mom's making ginger snap cookies, which are really good. Fudge! Jared goes down again. And he didn't get the heals.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. This is the last mana she has for this fight. We might have to teleport out of here and run through again a little stronger next time. We'll see. Who's stronger, me or you?
Like, like who hits harder?
Yeah.
You.
Okay, then you will be on ether duty then. I didn't realize she was that low. I would not have attacked with her. Oh wait, she didn't have mana. Jeez. And he's gonna be out of mana too. This is not good. In case you haven't noticed, whoa, 9999. In case you haven't noticed, we have to fight every boss again. So that's 2 of the 4, plus we have to fight Chaos. And if for some reason, these developers are like, let's make it give 1 or 500 experience. This is bad. Alright, let's see what we have, ether-wise. So we got 700 mana there. Do we got any elixirs? X potion, what do you do? HP. Got an elixir, HP and MP. Parties, HP and MP. Okay, dry ether. Fully restores MP. Alright, so we got some stuff. So let's start slow here and give each of these some mana. Almost out already, man. Gone up, I think, 8 levels in this dungeon?
Oh, quick update. My balls are at like 98% healed.
That's good.
Yeah.
What are you measuring that on?
Just like feeling like walking around, so like I don't have to think about walking around anymore.
That's good.
I can just walk around and there's no pain at all. Yesterday I found a stitch that like fell out.
Ugh.
And I was gonna put it in a little scrapbook and give it to Sam.
That's unnecessary, sir.
It was, I threw it away.
That's good. This was a longer fight than I expected, honestly. What are these? Wish I knew.
They're just there to throw you off, man.
Apparently.
How's Bean right now?
I don't know. She's out in the living room being a dog. You know what though?
Is she sleeping or is she yapping?
I think she's sleeping.
Good.
Ooh, it does look like I have a call. Checking my work. Let me see. Who hit for 1023? I'm looking at my phone.
The month.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if I need to rush back to work or if I can extend lunch a little bit and then work a little later. Because I prefer that.
Oh, side note on my balls, Sam is going to have them because I didn't get anything done today.
She's gonna do what now?
She's going to have them. She's going to grasp them in a non-pleasurable fashion.
She's going to have your balls. Oh, I see what I have. I gotcha. You're going to be in trouble because you got nothing done.
Yes. But I don't know. I still have like 3 hours or so. I'm gonna mow the lawn, and then maybe I can get some stuff done on the inside.
Hey Scott, I got a secret for you.
Yeah.
As someone who's going to attend this party, we do not care.
I know. But
It's...
the kids will be outside, and it's gonna be a little cold, so I want the grass to be kind of short, so they don't get all like
moist.
wet. Yeah.
It won't be at that time of day though.
I don't know. It's gonna be cold kind of all day. I'm so bummed about the weather. Wish it was warmer.
It's fine, man. Cold is good because like you can always put more clothes on. Like,
well, yeah, but it's 52 degrees. Like if it
That's
was
a good
60,
temp, baby.
that would be great. Because like people won't be afraid to go outside, and like we can give us space. But now like it's gonna be cramped on the inside.
dude, 52 is a great temp. Do you have like bocce ball or something?
I do not.
Hmm.
I have cornhole.
There you go. People
But
will
they're
go.
kind of shit.
Huh?
They're kind of shitty boards.
Hmm. You know what? What day is it? I wonder if I could get cornhole delivered by Saturday. I want to get a set, so it would be a good thing to bring over.
You can see the set that I have. It's my mom's.
Not
see
cornhole,
if
sorry,
you-
not cornhole.
Bocce.
Bocce ball, yeah, bocce ball.
I just played bocce yesterday.
Really? Indoor or outdoor?
Indoor. My team had an outing at Pinstripes in Pinecrest. It's like Beechwood area,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a little tournament between our team. So there's 6, 7 of us, including the manager, and me and one of the new people. We won, so we got 25 new red points. She had a killer shot to end it, man. She I was solid throughout the whole thing, and then I got a little reckless as I do, because I just kind of get bored. So she was kind of holding it down in the last 2 rounds. But man, it was tied up 7-7, and we were playing to 8, and she rolls it up and knocks their ball out of the way and touches the thing.
Mhm.
It was you couldn't do it any better. It was pretty sweet.
Karen and I
And she had
just went
a
to a
strong ass high five.
Karen and I just went to a indoor, well not indoor, but it was like outdoor with courts bocce tournament last Friday.
Oh yeah.
For her
You
work.
went. Oh.
Yep. So it's kind of weird that we both kind of did the same thing.
Yeah. How'd you guys do?
We lost the first game, but it was ridiculously close. We were so evenly matched. So the problem was we only scored 1 point every time. We played to 12 because it was always so close. Our game took so long. The other groups just went on without us. So the team that beat us didn't even get to compete anymore. They got to the finals by the time our first game was done.
Wow.
Yeah. So
What was the score? What did you score up to?
I think it was 10 to 12 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So it was literally 20 some odd games. Oh, and we had one where the final result was so close that we literally couldn't even tell with a tape measure, so we had to redo the whole round.
Yikes.
So it was
That'd be kind of cool to build a bocce ball court in my yard.
I personally just like it better in the yard.
Oh, not a court?
Mm-hmm. I like the
The random.
Yes, I do. I really do. Because you could even I love how you're like, I'm gonna freaking huck this thing. You know what I mean? And then like, or you can be like, I'm gonna toss
like,
this
do you
5
wanna-
feet from here, and then like it's gonna be like a
Yeah.
precision game.
But if you want to like do the rules and stuff, you know,
What rules?
well, there's lines on either side, either end of the court,
Right. I mean,
and then yeah.
I thought you meant outdoor.
I mean, I guess you could just spray paint the lines.
There's two sets of rules. Outdoor is basically you just chuck the little ball wherever you want, and then 11:48.
God damn.
You just chuck the little ball wherever you want, and then you play based on that.
You monks like, you guys talking about bocce?
I'll give you something to talk about.
I like croquet too.
I've never had a real experience playing croquet, so I don't really have an opinion on it.
I think the last time I played it when I was like 8 or 10 years old.
Oh crap. Well, at least I just saved.
I like how he's crossing his tentacles on the front.
Do you think
Like,
he does ice damage?
water damage?
I don't think there's a water. Damn. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We've never used one of those before. Oh, they're like glowing now.
Are they?
Yeah, look at them.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah.
Music's pretty good.
Mhm.
Oh, it's thunder from the water creature? I don't know if I agree with that one. Did I use Kiraga on the wrong person? Did.
Well, at least you're full health. You're the damage dealer anyway.
I'd like to keep everyone alive.
Ooh.
I mean, Tim's the damage dealer, to be honest. Till he runs out of mana.
Yeah. I don't know, cause you do this. I mean, like,
It's consistent,
yeah.
and it's free. You did 64 there. Uh-oh. Yeah.
The mages take that like a champ.
Yeah, you must have a lot of magic resistance. I'm gonna have to use elixirs and stuff. I don't like it. Die already?
Man, it's so weird not having health bars, cause then don't they have health bars in like? I swear they have health bars in like Final Fantasy X, right?
That one I've only played once, and it's been a long time. I think they still have numbers. They might have a health bar too, but they definitely have numbers. When we get to Final Fantasy X, are we gonna play Blitzball?
I don't know, man. You're gonna be carrying me through that kicking and screaming. Cause
Final
of my-
Fantasy X?
the trauma that I had.
Blitzball or Final Fantasy X?
All of it, the whole thing. I didn't like any of it.
Well, I thought playing Final Fantasy X is the whole reason we did all of this.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because you and Tim kept talking about like how good it was, and I was like, I hate that effing game.
Well, no, we were like, you and I were trying to figure out the next game we should play, and you were like, let's play Final Fantasy X so that I can finally say I beat that. And I was like,
Yeah, right.
I was like, don't tempt me, because we will. And then Tim was like, well, you should just play all of them. And I'm like, okay. And you were like, all right.
Mhm.
So,
I mean, I'm still like I voted to do 10 because like I'm not gonna be happy about it, but the intent is to change my
Which part did you not like about it?
mind. Really, it had a similar taste in my mouth as coming from Metal Gear Solid from the PS1 to
Oh
Metal Gear
no!
Solid. It's a big boy. Metal Gear
I
Solid
was not.
two.
They've all been by the stairs. I was not ready for this. This is not good. Let's go ahead and do that right away. This might be our death.
Nah, man.
Nah? What's Scourge do? Okay, well. I love that little bass line.
Welcome back.
Back to the game.
Wasn't this the last one we beat?
Yeah.
And these bosses, like, you had to do in order, right? You
Yep.
couldn't just, like, go to this guy first.
No. Well. Now you've got me wondering. The first. You know? You might have been able to do them in any order you want. Well. So number 2. I mean, you have to do stuff in a certain order because you're getting, like, the boat and the canoe and the airship and all that stuff, but I guess you could skip the dungeons. Oh no, well, hold on. So, like, inside of the dungeon for the water guy and for this guy were things you needed to get to the next dungeon. However, I don't think you actually have to kill them to do the next dungeon. But it would be a waste of time because you'd be like halfway through the dungeon, you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go leave and do that other one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually didn't need to heal anyone there. Dude, can this guy just die? I'm like running out of mana here.
Well, maybe it's because you're hitting a dragon with fire.
It's not fire. That's my most damaging spell.
Ooh.
Oh. Getting stressed out. I do not want to do this whole dungeon again.
Well, you saved right before the squid guy.
Well, right, but I mean, I'm getting. Yes. I'm getting stressed out about the 2 casters running out of mana to fight the last boss.
And if we leave the dungeon, does it reset?
I'm not sure. Mainly
I would imagine it doesn't.
Mainly because every time I've done this, I've either succeeded or done it on the NES. Ah, boy. Nice. Dude, when is this guy gonna die? Are you kidding me?
HP for days.
I feel like they made this guy stronger or something. Okay. well, it's time to use... Mega Elixir is restore party, so I'll use the Elixir on her now. And then during the boss fight, I'll probably use the Mega Elixir, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me save. Bean is out there barking. So Karen's
Barking like...
not having a good time. I don't know what she's upset about. Who doesn't like Naki?
It's my favorite.
I love Naki. I made homemade Naki at work once.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. With one
That's
of the
pretty cool.
chefs at R&D.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was delicious. It was a lot of work too.
Yeah.
But I made it at home once and never again. It's just so much work. You ready?
Oh yeah.
You reading that, Scott?
2,000 years from now, you killed me.
We're in the
So, like-
past, baby.
We get to live for 2,000 years?
No, we went back into the past.
How?
Going into this dungeon.
So we didn't actually kill him, we just sent him back in time or something?
No, we killed him. But he's... See, once here I sent the future, the 4 fiends into the future. Do you hear all this?
I'm so confused.
2,000 years, I will remember none of this.
I don't remember it now.
It's such a ridiculous premise. I remember the boss music being sweet, though.
So it's a roguelike.
Hmm.
Oh god, he's like in space. He's got... Does he have faces for like a belly button and kneecaps?
He does. Trying to find one of these things buffs. There we go. Saber.
Tim says, I like it, but it's not too filling. Then eat more.
Yeah, that's a weird comment to make about food. Oh, he says, I think it's too filling.
Oh, okay.
That's also a weird, so eat less. What does that even mean? Ask him if he can't control the amount of food that enters his mouth.
Like, is there a set amount that you have to eat every time?
No, Scott!
Oh man, got knocked the fuck out.
Someone got a gun to your head, Tim, making sure that you eat a set amount of... Eat
You have to
one
eat
Naki.
There we go. Oh man, I would love a giant Naki. Like,
I
that'd
don't
be
know,
great.
that might be kind of gross. Are you dipping it? Like, you're cutting it up and
Like,
dipping
I
it?
would the fork and knife and like slice it like a like some bread and just like dip it in some sauce.
How do I fix this guy is the question. Don't I have, like, remedy or something? I don't know how to fix... Dude, this guy's kicking our asses.
Well, he's supposed to.
He is the last boss.
Oh, it's gonna take like forever because we're still only doing that 400 damage that we were to the last guy. I'm assuming this guy has like double the HP.
I don't know. I wouldn't assume that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Oh.
Guess I gotta bring old Thiefy back.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe he should just stay dead.
Nah, he's taking the hits, man. we need big meaty boys to take the hits so that Tim can cast Flare.
Can use any of the potions that we got, like Paralyze, like the stuff we picked up in that last
There's
dungeon?
no
like,
way we're gonna be able to paralyze the last boss of the game.
I don't know, man.
Absolutely not.
Take the antidote.
I do need to use the Mega Elixir though because our boy is out of magic. I guess she doesn't need to do. She could do. What has he been using?
Like a lot of flame stuff.
All right, no blaze then. Gah!
No.
He was the one that used the Mega Elixir too. That's unfortunate.
100.
What's up?
I love how it says 999. Like they didn't even take the time to code it to like just showing the max.
They want to show you, man. You got the full benefit.
Now, let me ask you this: you level up so much, and your health is at like say 1,000, or I get no, it would probably just max out at 999, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think it does. Damn, a crit hits him for 60. Tsunami? Can
Well,
this
that's
guy
not good.
Not for a second?
Wow.
We're just,
I mean, I'm upset about it, but that animation was pretty cool.
yeah.
If you do one of those like null blaze things, can you do like the other nulls, or does that cancel out?
I think so, but I mean, I'm having to use her to heal right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Slow Raw. Yeah, that worked on you. You know what though? You could use. There were those curtain things.
Certain things.
Yeah. They do the null blaze, the null. Dang it.
I mean, as a kid, you'd be sweating your nuts off right now.
I mean, I'm kind of sweating them off right now anyway. Mainly because I
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know that this is the last boss. Like, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like,
Oh, and
first
I
time
probably
you
just,
see it.
I probably just spent an hour getting here, and there was no saving along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Cyclone. There's just casting spells we've never seen before.
Yeah. Ah!
I like how all of his spells end with us on the ground. Hey, 200? That ain't bad.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I ain't taking that.
That'd been great if it was the one that killed him.
Oh, that would have been amazing, actually. I'm just gonna keep casting Hilaga because it seems like he like hits us and then she casts it, right?
Yeah. Well, that's not gonna do much. That music is pretty intense.
Oh, he's gonna die while I'm dead, isn't he? No? Ooh! Maybe that Elven Cloak paid off, Scott.
Yeah.
God!
You want to know how much HP he has?
How much?
2,000.
No. We've done far more than that.
I know. It's what the internet says.
Oh no! Oh,
Oh.
my god.
What?
Do you know how much HP he has now?
10,000?
Fool.
Well, it showed a heal for like 10,000, right? So he's got at least that much.
No, that's just how that spell works. I don't know if we can beat him now. We're out of mana. Oh, it's looking like we're beating him next time.
Well, this website is full of shit, man.
Search the GBA version.
$25,000. Oh wait. Hold on. There are optional bosses in this game,
Yeah, because of those 4 dungeons, right?
and like, they're no joke.
He has 20,000. How many times of casting Flare is that? 50 times? Yeah, I don't know about this.
There's like 16 optional bosses in this game.
Where are you seeing that?
Game facts. Yeah, and you're right, it is 20,000. So we have to do like 40 attacks on him.
Well, it's 400. I mean, I'll fight it out, but it's not happening. It might have happened without the
Do you want to hear their suggested level for this fight?
What is it?
60.
Well, that's not good.
What level are we?
50.
Well, I guess we can do some option. If we do fail, there's plenty of optional bosses we can do.
Where are they though?
Game facts?
No. Where are the bosses? Like the locations.
Oh, I know. They're in game packs. There's no spell to give you more mana, huh? Wouldn't that be something?
It would be, wouldn't it?
It'd be cool if it was like, it cost 50, but it only gave you 49. So that way it's like,
Oh, you could transfer it.
right.
Yeah. Well. Beginning of the end. Damn, it feels like he's hitting harder now, doesn't it?
Maybe that heal buffed him too.
You know what the strategy is? Is him not casting that spell. That's what the strategy is.
Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, it's... That's our damage right now, is 100 per turn. Or not even. Wow, 12 that time. What time is it?
4:23.
Yeah, I got a meeting in 7 minutes, so... Just heal out and see what happens. 212? This might be it. How close do you think we were before you cast that?
Pretty close. It had to be.
So if the monk's if the monk's hitting for like 50 to 150 on every turn, and the black mage, 814. The black mage is hitting for 450. It's like 500 a turn. So yeah, it's gonna take 40 turns. Yeah, we had to have been at least like 20 or 30 turns in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I guess we know what we're doing next time.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Well, I mean, I feel like we should give him one more try before we start grinding. I don't know how you feel about that.
Well, I guess if we have a bunch of potions, right?
So you're saying leave, go buy stuff, and come back?
I think so.
Yeah, you're probably right. Like, just buy a whole crap load of ethers, or see if we can buy elixirs somewhere or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, good night, Scott. Good night, Sean.